I seriously need you not to talk, Brandon,
Okay.
please.
Start. Okay.
Welcome, everybody. I want to simply start out by taking a look at this word up here on the board. I want everyone to take a couple seconds, think about what this word means to you. Priorities. Take a couple seconds. All right, let's go ahead and stop. Let's bring our thoughts back in. So the chances are priorities are going to be something different for each of us. However, as a college student, it's most likely going to mean doing homework each day, studying in the library for exams, meeting with professors. It's going to be a lot, maybe even a part-time job. It's going to be a lot of things that we deem necessary. Now, I want to simply paint a little picture for you guys, a little story. Imagine you completed a long day and you've done a lot of priorities that day. You've been able to go out and accomplish everything you need to do. And you're walking home from the library and you see a group of people heading over to the gym. And they're all wearing their exercise clothes and you think to yourself, man, I've been sitting down all day. I need to go over to the gym right now. I gotta go do that. And you think about it and you decide, nah, I'm gonna go home instead. And then we go home, we ignore that thought. Now, as someone who's a senior here at BYU Idaho, I have unfortunately seen that exact scenario happen way too many times. I myself have even been guilty of it way too many times. And it just simply, it seems to not be able to escape it. And so I want to talk a little bit about, as college students, how exercising can improve the quality of our life, and how there are simply no excuses for us not to do so. So, simply put, I went over and went to HuffPost.com. I did a little bit of research there, and I found a study. They did a survey. They researched what do people want to achieve in this life. They can't seem to get it. What's the number one thing? And it wasn't money. It was happiness. People want happiness in this life. Taking that, I went over to Healthline.com, and I actually found a study about how happiness is the end goal and how exercise gets us there. And they gave us 10 different tips of what we can do to achieve that happiness. Now I want to talk about kind of just the first two of those tips today. First two ways that this really does bring us that happiness. So, simply number one is that exercising will lead us to be less stressed and have better moods. This is a survey they conducted. They brought 26 people in to a room. Those 26 people, they all brought in, they're all fit individuals. 13 of them, they said, stop exercising right now. The other 13 said, keep on going. They brought them all back 2 weeks later. The original 13, they said, hey, how do you feel? They felt worse. They felt more stress and less great in their life than their other 13. The second main point I want to bring up is that as we exercise and as we eat healthy, we are going to lose weight. We are going to feel better. When we lose weight, we feel better. We feel like we can go and do more things, which is going to lead us to be more happy. But also mentally, we think we can go out and do more things than we could do before. So we're going to be happier about that. Now, I'm very grateful for Matt. This is almost a picture, looks a lot like my good friend Matt. I'm very grateful for him because he helps me exercise each week. We go play basketball together. Nothing I've said so far is new for any of us. Everyone in this room, we're all adults, and we all understand that exercising is going to be good, and we probably all understand exercising is going to bring us happiness. But here's the thing. Each of us here, we all know that, but we still don't do it. We know exercising is so important for us, we still don't do it. We know it will probably improve the quality of our life. So why is it? Why do we not exercise? Sometimes we just feel like an upside down Nike check. We just can't go out there and do it. We need to change that. Exercise.com lists 3 main reasons why people do not exercise. Number 1, motivation. Number 2, affordability. And number 3, time. Let's go into each of these and figure out sort of a debunking system of why these are not good excuses for college students. Number 1, motivation. Now this is simply a picture of Shaquille Griffin on the Seattle Seahawks. He's a linebacker. Now his whole job is to get out there each day and tackle other individuals who hold a football. He's a linebacker. You notice right here, he only has one arm. Now that's going to make someone doing his job a lot harder to go out and do. Now I don't know what his motivation is, but it's going to be different than mine. It's going to be different than Liz's. It's going to be different than Nicole's, different than Brandon. It's going to be different for all of us. We have to be able to find out what motivates us. It might be a spouse. It might be something inside of us. It might be a goal to get out and do something physically. What's going to motivate us is going to be unique. Second thing, affordability. This is the worst excuse for college students. The absolute worst. Here at BYU Idaho, any sort of exercising facility is free. The gym, the courts, the football field, it's all free to use. And even if you're married and your spouse is not a student here, you can still go and use the equipment, the facilities, for free. The absolute worst excuse for college students. This doesn't even count as an excuse. The third excuse, or the third reason exercise.com gives is time. Now I want to simply stop and say this is the most credible reason so far of why each of us as college students might not go and exercise. But it's still, like I said at the beginning, not a valid excuse. I want us to picture everything right here. These are all of our priorities each day. Things we value as most important. And this right here is the hours in the day. From when we get up, from when we go to bed. What I'm simply asking us to do, what we have to do to find the time, is take a look at our priorities, take a look at how we're putting them into our day, and we simply have to say, where can I find time? I need to value exercise as one of these priorities. And it might simply be, we look at these and say, hey, you know what? Sometimes these are not priorities that I'm doing each day. Or it might be, I need to adjust some of these priorities and limit them and make more room for exercising. That's going to be a very personal thing. Now, just to summarize here, everybody, the quality of our life, think about that. How important, how precious that will be for each of us. That's what we're all trying to achieve. The quality of our life will increase, go up, as we exercise. In doing so, we might have challenges, it might be hard for us, we might feel like we can't do it. But remember, there is no excuse. There is no excuse why we shouldn't be able to do it. We just have to have that right formula. What is that formula? Number one, find out what motivates you. So here's my call to action for everyone here. Simply put, this week, take 5 minutes, make a list of what motivates you personally. You already get up each day and go through and fulfill your own priorities. So write down why you get up each day. What's motivating you to fulfill those priorities right now? Make that list. Underneath that list, remember the benefits. Write down your top 3 benefits that you would see for exercise. I'm serious. Write down, just think about it. It's going to be different for each of us. But make it personal. Make it meaningful. Make it important for you to get there. Number 3, make time for exercise. This is the ultimate thing. If we don't do the first 2 things, we're never going to get to the third one. If we do the first 2 things, we can still slack off. So that means, I'm talking about, here's my call to action. When you get there, and you're already making your list, you're already remembering the benefits, you're already figuring out your motivation, go into your phone, go into your calendar, and schedule a time within the next week, at least 2 different occasions you can go and exercise. Go ahead and plan it out right there, and make that a priority. Plan it, schedule it in, and make it count. And I promise you that as we do this, you will all become happier. I've seen this. I've been able to do this in my life. I'm not saying we all have to go and become and work to be in the Olympics. What I am saying is we all need to be able to work to become more happier. Thank you.